Hey-yo. I like doing those, but they sound a bit shit. Anyway, we're here to service this generator because the oil and the filters are filthier than Leo Smith's browsing history, and he lives in Germany as well, which makes it worse. There is some funny stuff. Anyway, we do these every 500 hours. This one's due because we're going to switch over. So we got to pick our filters, fuel, oil, and air. Very important. So right here, I'm just getting all my stuff ready. Got my filters there. Brake clean, I'm going to need a lot of that. Copper grease, very important. Look at the size of that bad boy. So now we get me oil. I'm going to need a bit of that. There's my isolator key as well. Take this over, don't spill any on stones. And there we go. Just got to make sure you have everything with me. So I'm going to need my special pen. That's what I write my hours on my filters with. So the next person knows when it will last done. I'm going to need my filter tool, just in case. It's a bit of a mess on this bench. Actually wasn't me for once. I'll have to look around for it. There we go. That bad boy, I made that. This old one broke. Top it range. So, now we take my trusty bucket, shove all my shit in there, and we'll get going. Do not lose that key. Someone's lost the other one. There we go, let's go. It's good to do this now so I don't have to go running back and forward like an headless chicken. So I'll see you there. Drop it, John. So here I'm just double checking hours on it. Don't really need to. I knew what it were on when we turned it off, but never hurts to check. Matches up with me writing on there. We're 11 hours off, but what are you going to do? It's a piece of piss, this. I say that, but it's going to be hell. It's going to be hell. So, let's get it off. Do not want this thing to start on me when there's no oil in it. If it does, I'll probably run away and cry and never show my face again. They're very expensive, these. Knew I'd forgotten something. It's my waste oil drum. I think it blew away in wind. I spent ages looking for that. Anyway, it's time to do some real man's work, as they call it. So, right here, you can see me setting up the camera and taking off the old air filter. Look at all the shit that pours out of this. This is all dust. This is why it needs changing. You can blow them out, I suppose, but these don't have an inner safety filter, so you don't really want to risk getting shit in the inside of it. Look at all that. So, out with old and not quite in with new. Oh, I need a haircut. Right, this copper grease. It smells like chocolate. You know when you got a new pair of pumps in primary school and it smelled of chocolate and you had everyone snorting it like cocaine? It's like this stuff. I can't get enough of it. Anyway, we put this around the seal of this filter. These ones don't normally get stuck, but just in case they do. It's more for if there's any gaps in that seal, in the sealing surface, the grease will kind of fill it. Oh, look at the wind is a fiend. The grease will kind of help fill it and help it seal anymore. And if there is a bit of air going through it, it'll hopefully catch any particulates. But it's more a precaution than anything. It doesn't happen very often. So, making sure it still smells of chocolate. Nice. Can't get enough of that shit. If it weren't poisonous, I'd try it. I probably will try it, to be honest. One more sniff for good measure. There we go. Now, this is where the business happens. So this is the housing for the filter to go in. See how dusty it is in there, but that's fine because that's before the filter. We stick that in. Make sure it's in properly. So filter's in. Stick the housing on the front of that housing. Just double check it's in. It was in. It was just they're meant to push against the lid, the cap or whatever. Just helps it push against the sealing surface. 3 clips. Clip. Clip. On. And clip. There we go. We're on. Air filter's in. Now it's time to drain oil. Now these give you a little nifty pump. So you don't have to go crawling under the machine, which you can't actually do anyway. So this is quite nice of him. The only issue is it takes ages to pump it out. Each stroke it pumps probably 250ml, if that. And there's 17.2 litres of oil in this thing. So it's a bit of an arm killer. And we'll have to swap a few times during this here time lapse. It's not even funny. Like, it's just hell. Just watch. Look how much I've got to fucking pump this shit, and it gets hard. Once you get the oil going, it's hard to pull. Oh my god. And I'm going to make more work for myself and flush the oil out, so I'm going to put another litre or so in and then pump all that out. Because, you know, I like hard work. You know, that's just who I am. So now it's time for oil filter. Now, because last person who serviced this was me, and I'm not a monkey, it wasn't on super duper tight. Insert clip here, John. And it just came right off like it's meant to. And yet, it's the best. Fuck me. Filter tool you can get. Whoever the fuck put this on is a monkey. Holy shit. What the fuck? I need to meet who did this. Teach me a lesson about how to get strong. Oh my god, there we go. It's coming. It'll wrangle your filter, but that just means it's working. Yeah, who knew? So we're just undoing filter now. Try not to spill any of it. It's inevitable that you will, I'll tell you. Look at the state of that oil. Needed doing. Could probably lower intervals on these, to be honest, because they're not run at full load. So there's new filter. Just that in box we don't tip over. And we're going to write the hours on new. And yeah, we should probably lower the amount of time in between services on these, because they're not run at full load, so the oil gets a bit sooty quicker. There we go, look at that. That seal stuck on. You always check for the seal staying behind, because then it won't seal. So, pre-filled filter. Stick it on. Don't tighten it too much. Hang on, keep going. Click. That's my built-in torque wrench. Now, I need to rewrite the hours on this, because I wrote them on before, like a silly boy. And now they're at back. So I'll put some brake cleaner on so pen sticks. So that's the oil done. Well, that's the oil filter done. Now time to do the fuel filter. So, just like the oil filter, we've got to pre-fill this. You don't necessarily have to on this generator, because there's a fuel pump constantly pumping into that fuel filter, because we've got it on an auxiliary tank. But it's good practice anyway. It's very good practice to do, because it just helps keep air out the fuel system. The engine don't like that. You have to bleed out the system if you get too much in. It's just a big fat pain in my bottom, because it will be me doing it. Well, it'll be me that made the mistake of not filling the fuel filter. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean. You're either the fucker or the fucker. So, old filter off. Fuel's pissing out everywhere, but it's right. I'll stick a rag under there to catch most of it. New filter on. That was actually a pain. I hate these collet lock fuel filters are awful. You can't line them up to save your life, and then when you do think you've got them lined up, you try and screw the collet on, and it just tries to cross thread, and you're in the shit. You're in a pit of shit. So I'm just going to double check how much oil goes in this. It's always good to double check. It's not worth fucking up if you can help it. So go through my little book of things. It's not at the front of the book, it's at the back. As we can see, it takes 17.2 litres. There we go. Slowly working on this page of oils, because everything takes something slightly different. There was a lot of swearing here. I hate filling these up, because the filler plug is right on top, and you've got about 6 inches of space to play with your jug. Oh my god. Did spill a bit, but it's nothing I can't clean up with a bit of brake cleaner. There we go. Just keep it all tidy. If there's oil on things, dust and crud just kind of sticks to it. It doesn't look very nice. It doesn't change it functionally. It'll still run. But it's nice to have things clean. We're almost there. So before we start it, we just check the oil level. There's a rate right on dot, because I'm a professional, obviously. So, here's a nice little cold start for you. It's been a while since this thing last run. It's not bad for the environment. We're just feeding the trees. That were nice. So, write the date it was serviced on, the hours it was serviced on, when it was next due to be serviced, and who serviced it. It were me. It's been running for 5-10 minutes, just to charge battery up. I'm going to tidy up a little bit, and I'm going to go to the pub. I'll see you in a bit.